Evening, everybody. It's Sunday night around 6:30, and this is your gold update and your first futures update of the week. Okay, let's look at the metals. The metals are down a little. Friday's rally really didn't do much to help the gold after coming down as hard as it did on Thursday after that Wednesday close over 1800, 1825. We came down by Friday and traded as low as 1781. I was calling that the area of support. I still maintain that, and we have bounced off it. Right now, we're down about $2, which is really not much considering that we finished on the high of the day on Friday and up over $8. So as long as we can hold above, let's just call it the 1785 level, I think we work back up into the 1820 area. As far as the silver goes, it too got pounded pretty mercilessly earlier in the week, and then again on Thursday it was down almost $1, down 98 cents. Didn't go any, went a little bit lower, but into that area of support here around $22, and closed up 20 cents on the day, 22 cents on the day at 22.40. Tonight it's also down a little, but less than 2 cents. So not really too bad. It has rallied off the low on the weekly basis. Um, it's still holding that 22, which is, I think, a very important area. As far as stock futures go, let's take a look. We have the S&P down about 14, the Nasdaq down about 44, and 112 on the Dow. $10.50, almost $11 on the Russell. So, you know, and at these levels, not a lot of action. But, you know, the Russell has gotten hurt more, I think, than anything else. And I want to remind everyone, I'll show you in a second. See, the Russell has all of this support down here around 2100, but you know, we're trading 2164. $64 is an awful lot in a lot of these Russell stocks, especially after making, the new high here at 2460, and now we've been back to 21. I mean, that's a fairly substantial move in these little ones. I want to show you the NASDAQ because, as I mentioned in the letter this week, there's been kind of a little bit of an invisible bear market that nobody looks at. And the statistic is that 40% of NASDAQ stocks are down 50%. So you're looking at an index at 1536, 15,536. The high is only 16.7. But to give you an idea of what 50% would look like, we'd be talking about down here at 8,000. So there has been a market that has really been underperforming and very negative. If you haven't owned the top, let's just call it 10 or 12, so basically the FANG stocks or the QQQ stocks, if you own some of these little story stocks, you've gotten pounded. And some of those little story stocks are not so little. We're talking about the Zooms of the world and all of those companies that did really, really well, just giving up major pieces. Okay, so we have that. The one thing that I do want to mention is energy. The oil is down about a half a dollar, but take a look at this action in the nat gas, which we are long using the UNG calls, we gapped up almost 20 cents in nat gas tonight at the open. So we were in this consolidation. If you look at tonight's comments on nat gas, you'll see I was looking for it to come out of the top of this, and out of the top of this is exactly what it did. I'm going to guess that we're probably headed for the 420 to 450 area. The weather here is exceedingly cold. There were no blowups in Ukraine. Kazakhstan seems to be status quo from Friday. And I heard somebody say that Libya has finally gotten some of its pipelines back to working condition. And so they are one of the OPEC members who has not even been able to deliver their quota. So oil is down a half a dollar. And let's just take a look. Okay, yep. Oil is currently on the day. Let's go to the daily nearby. On the day, it is down 0.7% or 51 cents. At the same time, the nat gas is up 19.7 cents, 5.3%. So I'm surprised that it's working out that way, that dramatically, but we're in position for both. All right, everyone, have a good evening, and I'll be back first thing in the morning.